Good morning. So it is time for my daily reading. Um, Today's a good day, right? Like I feel like I'm high vibing, right? Very different from yesterday. I'm in love. I'm just in love. Not with anyone, not with, maybe it's just me, right? Just being in this energy of love, right? I had a conversation with my daughter, just like letting her know that, this experience did not turn out how I had hoped, right? Our current situation is the furthest thing from any idea or any thought that I could have imagined, right? But along this journey and on this part of the journey, I've learned so much, right? We have the basic necessities and we are together, right? And at the end of the day, I feel like we've all learned something on this path. And she was like, let me tell you, appreciation. Because when I get my own room, it's never going to be junky. Like I am going to appreciate it. And you know what? I can't be mad at that. There's a level of appreciation, a level of gratitude that is needed in life, right? And I had such a hard time, like, why should I appreciate the bare fucking minimum? Like, I'm over that type of ideology. I'm over that type of thinking, but at the end of the day, we're together, right? We can laugh, we can fuss, we could complain, but we're together. There are a lot of families that are going through hardships that have been separated, right? Um, and there's truth in the struggle, right? There is truth there. There is um wisdom there. There is gratitude in the discomfort, right? All of those things that you go through, that you think about when you're in this discomfort, just opens your mind to be more expansive, right? More understanding. Um, you find the happiness in the discomfort. It's almost like the calm amidst the storm, or it's almost like you can either sit and dwell on your current situation and allow it to eat at you, or you can find the lesson, you can find the blessing, you can find the love in it, right? In whatever situation you're in, there has to be some form of evolution, learning, knowledge, and wisdom. And I feel like since I have just opened my mind, like I don't even, like I just go through the day. Yeah, sometimes I have my human moments where I'm just like, I'm so fucking tired of this, but it's like I see the bigger picture. I see the understanding, because there's no way that who I am, knowing how I feel inside, knowing my drive and what it is that I want to do, and what it is that I'm choosing to do, and who I'm choosing to become, is going to leave me here in this environment. So let's get over just like, I'm so sick of it, and just know that you are continuously evolving, you're continuously learning, and eventually your physical will definitely catch up to your internal, right? So, to the reading, I'm on the Les Vampires deck. Daring, adventure, excitement, the call of the night. There could be a call coming in. It could be a call tonight that you should really be excited about. I'm hearing it is going to be the start of your new adventure. 4:44 was just on the clock. So get ready is what I'm hearing. Yeah, you have been consistent. You have been disciplined in your spiritual evolution, your mental evolution, your healing, your spiritual training. I feel like it's like your training is over, my love, right? Like your training is over. It is time to go out in the field. You're going to get that call. It's reminding me of like any of the movies. It could be John Wick, it could be Bourne. You know, when they get that text message or when they get that call, it's like it's go time. Any movie with like that mission, when they get that call, it's like, okay, it's time to go. Like I feel like I've been the recruit. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been in this training, in this false reality, almost to see if I can make it to the next step. And here we are, right? Being real, being authentic, being organic, going through this naturally, right? And it's like you're excited, and it's an authentic excitement. It is a real excitement. It's not like I'm just excited for what life truly has to offer. I'm excited to see what it is that I've actually learned and put it into work. I'm excited to see what this new world, with this new timeline, with this new perception. I am excited to see what it is that I am actually creating. You know how when you have a baby and you're pregnant and you go through the ultrasounds, but you never, like, how is that baby going to come out? How does the baby look in real life? Like, I'm excited to see what it is that I have been creating this whole time, right? And it's like it's for this revolution. I'm telling you, like, you have been in this rebellion energy with this training, with this discipline, with this consistency. It's like you're rebelling against the system, right? And it's like, now it's time. You had to know the truth. You had to find the truth, right? And the truth was not just about the system that we live in, but it was about you, right? You had to find your own truth. You had to find what things mean to you. How do you want to live? Like I was telling my daughter last night, like, be you. You know, don't ever be afraid to be you. Have morals that you stand on. Live with integrity, right? Because people always feel like we need to hold each other accountable. No, you need to hold yourself accountable. If you say that you're going to do something and you are willing to do that, if you say that you're going to do something, stand on that based off of your own morals, based off of your integrity. See, we look so much outside of ourselves for sympathy and support and everything that we can be for ourselves. If you want to quit that addiction because you know that it's not good for you and you know that it is disappointing you and it's not the best for you, hold yourself accountable. You have more power than you think. But we rely so much on the things outside of ourselves that we feel like we need somebody to help us. We need somebody to lift us up. We need someone to support us. Find that support within. Find that accountability within. Live with morals. Live with integrity. Have values that you stand on. Choose the life that you want to live and stick to it. Right? Like that's what this is about. It's about having your own power, knowing who you are and what you want your life to look like. And I feel like this is something otherworldly, miraculous. Like there's a rebellion that maybe this is a place that no one's ever gotten, right? Maybe you're so enlightened that you've surpassed most enlightened people. Maybe now you're so awake that you have surpassed those that believe that they have been awakened. This supernatural energy, it is natural, it's organic. Right? We have supernatural and natural. So not only are you authentic, real, and organic, You are also inexplicable. You are also miraculous. You are also otherworldly. Right? And now you're on this daring adventure. Now you're excited about life. You're not just going through the motions. Now you're excited to create something new because now you're free from all the conditions that have been placed upon you. You know the truth. So maybe there is a call for help. I don't know. So there's a call for help, the call of the night, and supernatural. So maybe you have called for help maybe in the night, or there's going to be a call, maybe a supernatural call, maybe an otherworldly call, like a spiritual call. Maybe there is a need for backup on this revolution, on this rebellion. I feel like I'm hearing you've been training for this. You've been training for this moment. Someone could call you for help in the middle of the night, but you're protected. You have a psychic protection. You have a shield. It may come in a dream. There could be a call for help in a dream. I'm seeing the moon here heavily. I have 4 moons here. Maybe 3. Maybe that's not a moon. But I know there are definitely 3 moons here. And they're all full moons. Yeah, you've made the sacrifice. You let go of the old version of everything. You've let go of the false information. You've removed the veil. And you started a revolution. This is a revolution within. This is your own revolution. This is your own rebellion. You're rebelling against all of the old knowledge, the old information, the old version of you that embraced, the conditions that were put upon you. That was people pleasing because you felt like that was the only way to keep people around. Being quiet because you didn't want to step on toes. You didn't want to hurt anyone's feelings. Right? Being a people pleaser to see if you could keep that man around. Embracing people because of the sake of who they are to you. You've let all of that go. You've sacrificed those relationships, even the relationship with yourself, because it could have gone a whole nother way. You could not be here right now because you let the ugly side or the traumas get the best of you. I'm hearing it's never been done before. This has never been seen before. And you are, I'm telling you, you are resurrecting. You are making a comeback because you wanted to improve. You dealt with the monster within. This is beautiful. However it doesn't matter how you want to look at it. The spiritual war is the war within. It's your spirit and your human self battling each other. It has absolutely nothing to do with the world outside of you, besides your human self has embraced all of conditions of the outside world. And spirit is telling you, no, release that. And you're like, no, it's all I know. And spirit is like, no, you're better than that. And you're like, no, this is who I am. And spirit is like, trust me. And you're like, I don't know you. That's kind of how it is. But one thing about it is Spirit wasn't going to give up. And you had an inkling, you had a feeling that there was something deeper. So you said, okay, let's see how far we can go. Let's see what I can accomplish. Because this is my life and I want something different. And sometimes we have to do different things to get different results. And now you're in this energy of resurrection. Now you're in this energy of recovery. Now you're making your comeback. And you did it authentically. You did it your way. You did it organically. And now you're at the precipice. You're at the beginning of your new adventure. I don't even want to say your new life, your new adventure. Let's tap into some energy. So I'm going to definitely use the energy oracle cards. Let's see what this is about, because this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Trust in who you are, man. Go within. Before you ask anyone anything about you, ask yourself first. And if you can't trust yourself, then you really need to go through some healing. You really need to sit with yourself. You really need to get that pen and that paper out, or that record or video, and let it out. I'm talking about pour your pain into it. Everything that's been bothering you, everything that you want to change, everything that has been hindering you or that you feel like has been hindering, pour it. Put it out there. And then go back and read it. Go back and watch that video. And as you do that, how can I change this? How can I heal this? What can I learn from this? How can I evolve? How can I change all of this pain and discomfort and hate and madness and jealousy and envy and victim mentality? How can I change it? How can I transmute it to make me better? To make me the version of me that I want to be, to give me the life that I want to live. How can I change that? And then the work begins. And it's not going to be easy, because I'm telling you, you're going to be battling, and Spirit's going to be battling, because he said, well, this is what you wanted, so let's go get it. And this is the path for it. Look, contract. This is exciting. This is a new contract. I'm telling you, I'm hearing John Wick. There's a $7 million contract, right? There's a $7 million contract on your head, right? Like, you are getting ready to be on a daring adventure that is part of your soul contract. This is part of who you are. This is part of who you choose to be. This is the contract that you have been waiting for. You have been training and disciplined for this spiritual abundance. This contract is bringing you abundance. I'm hearing Perkins. I heard you didn't get out the bed for less than whatever. I don't know. I'm hearing 3, but I don't know if that's necessarily what he says. And I'm thinking I'm seeing 3 because I'm looking at the blossoming abundance number is 3. Like, you had to go get it. You had to fight your own self. You went to war with you. And both of y'all won. Because now your spirit is free. And guess what? They're going to experience the life that you both want to live. You're going to share this life. Look, patience. It takes patience to be authentic and real, and to peel back all of those layers, all of that armor, to tear down that wall brick by brick, by removing everything, to find out who you are, the real you, the organic you, the authentic you. And you needed to learn patience so that, guess what? You can enjoy this adventure, so that you can embrace the moment with excitement. Each moment is going to be exciting. You're going to be living in excitement. You're going to be living like, oh my God, what's next? Like this feels so good, right? There's a revolution because you had to get in touch with that third chakra. And I always get these damn chakras confused. I believe the third is the solar. I think it's the solar. Let me see. All right, 37. Let's see. Third chakra, emotions of desire, life force, energy, the solar plexus. Yes. You had to tap into your solar, into your desires, into what you want. Not what the world wants you to have. Not what the matrix says you can have, but what you want. What you choose for your life. Oh my goodness, there is a supernatural man holding a heart. There is an otherworldly. I feel like you had to get in touch with being comfortable with the actions that you take, right? Being in love with the decisions that you make. The man holding a heart is about action, right? That masculine energy. It's also about bringing what you love to light, and you had to do it in an otherworldly way, right? There could also be a contract with a man holding a heart who is supernatural. He could be an archangel. It could be like an angel coming reincarnated, resurrection. I don't know why I'm getting that. All tied up, right? There was a call for release. Somebody is bound, right? Someone who is tied up is calling for help, is admitting your needs. Maybe you're going to meet this masculine and you're going to have to tell him what you need. Admit your needs, because you are bound in something. I'm also looking at blossoming abundance and Alta. You are wrapped in abundance because you called for help, because you reached out spiritually, and now you are wrapped in abundance. Abundance embraces you. Spirit embraces you. You are all tied up in this beautiful energy. I'm also hearing that there is a man holding a heart who is contracted to help you. He could be otherworldly, miraculous, like he could come out of nowhere. I'm hearing here today, gone tomorrow. So he could just be coming to release you, and then you'll never see him again for some reason. I don't know what that's about. Indecision. I feel like I'm also getting, because you are all wrapped up, maybe in this particular period of this moment of time, right? You feel like you can't move. You feel like you're tied up. So you want to call for help. You're not sure what to do. But it's what you desire. It's your life force energy. Or I'm getting that it's time for you to release yourself and make a decision. Yeah. This was a journey of sacrifice. This was a journey of letting go. This was a journey of finding out what desires you have. What do you desire for yourself? Finding the source within, the source of your abundance. Is you admitting your needs, releasing your spiritual self, right? I feel like spirit has been bound by the conditions that the human or the government has placed upon. But now it's time to be set free. You may have not been able to make good decisions because you couldn't trust your intuition. I almost want to read this spread backwards. Look, but you're making a comeback. You're resurrecting as the angel of balance. This journey of letting go, this journey of sacrifice was because you have a daring and exciting adventure that you are contracted to have, and you needed to resurrect yourself as an angel of balance. You needed to balance out your feminine and masculine energy. And because you have done that, because you have wanted to improve, because you've had this personal growth by confronting the monster within, now your sixth chakra is aligned or awakened, or however you want to put it. That sixth chakra is activated, and it's clarity, it's personal vision. It's literally about the life that you choose to live. It's about who you choose to be. How deep in the darkness are you willing to go to find your authentic self? How many bricks are you going to remove? How much armor are you ready to let go? How many masks are you willing to take off to find out who you truly are and how you truly want to live? What are you willing to let go of so that you can live the life that you choose to live? That's what this journey is about. It's about taking the chains off. It's about releasing those things that keep you bound, keep you small, keep you limited. Let your light shine. Let your power come through. But you have to go to war with yourself. You have to go toe to toe with yourself. And I'm telling you, both of you are going to stand 10 toes down, because spirit is like, I know what you don't know. And your human self is like, but I know what I do know. And we're going to go battle for battle until eventually spirit is going to show you. Spirit is going to say, you know what? Let me show you. Since you're willing to do the work, let me show you. And then your human self is going to say, okay, you show me, and then I'll make it happen. Right? Spirit is like, let's plan this thing together. Let's heal this thing together. I'm here to help you. I'm not your enemy. I'm here to help you evolve and grow and gain your freedom and be a sovereign being, because you are powerful, my love. And it's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy, but it will be worth it in the end. And then your human self is going to say, okay, because I was tired of carrying this. You right, because this shit has been holding me back and keeping me strapped and keeping me all tied up, keeping me stagnant, keeping me from reaching my full potential, because I know that I'm better than this situation that I'm living in. And then you're going to learn how to let spirit create. You're going to create in the spirit. You're going to dream up this life that you want. You are going to want to become the better version of you. And while you're in this healing journey, you're going to be creating the life. And once you reach your moment of awakening, your moment of enlightenment, your moment of realizing your purpose and why you were on this journey, and learn what you needed to learn, now it's time for you all to step out in the world balanced, resurrected in this otherworldly energy, and create and live in the world that you have actually created. You cannot have the masculine energy without the feminine energy, and vice versa. Your feminine energy is what you are creating, what you are nurturing, what you are planning in the darkness. Your masculine energy is your enlightenment, the actions that you take, the decisions, and the work that you put into creating this. You cannot be all feminine. You cannot be all masculine. It throws you out of balance. Once you are in balance, you are in the energy of healing. You have found your source. You have persevered. There's a level of perseverance once you complete this. And you'll be like, I understand why. There's a level of hope, right? Because now you're becoming the example. Now you're showing the world around you how beneficial it is to go through the healing journey, to go through the process, to do the spiritual war. Don't worry about everyone outside of you saying you need to do this. You want to know why you're still stuck? Don't pay attention to that. Oh, there's black magic here. Somebody put you on the altar. Don't worry about none of that, because those demons that you're fighting are those internal struggles, those personal challenges. And some of y'all got big bloodlines to heal. Especially those large families. Y'all healing a lot. So your journey is not like anyone else's. Your length of time is not like anyone else's. You're healing trauma from bloodlines, not one. Some of y'all not two. Some of y'all got 4, 5, 6, and 7 bloodlines that you're healing for. But you have to heal for you first. And then you're going to become an example for all of those people, for your personal community. Yeah, it takes patience, because you have to build your skill. You have to be consistent. You have to practice. You have to train. But let me tell you, this is something that you've been training for lifetimes. But this one is the one. This one is the one. And I love Ta, right? It's about skill. You're creating something. You're building something. You're taking everything that you learned on this journey, and you're creating a new world. I'm hearing you've perfected the skill. Once you come through and you understand who you are, what you are, why you are, you have perfected a skill that was created just for you, that was coded just for you. Being ordinary, be you. Can't be anyone else. Everybody want to outshine somebody. Everybody, I got this, I got that. Be you. Everybody out here, hair, makeup, nails look exactly the same. Everybody dressing exactly the same, but everybody want to be authentic. Be you. Stop following the masses. Do something different. You want to know why they keep winning? Because you're predictable. Society is predictable. Do something different. Color outside the lines for once. Let's see how far you'll get. People gonna hate you for it. People not gonna understand it. But it's not meant for them to understand. It's meant for you. Look, truth and fairness. Taking action with love. People don't do that. People right now working for money. Everything they do is for money. Because they're in that struggle mindset. They're in that lack mindset. They're in that poverty mindset. They're in that get the bag mindset. They're in the generational wealth mindset. It's all about the money. But when you start making decisions and you start taking actions from a place of love, that's where the magic is. That's miraculous. That's different. That's authentic. That's real. There are people out here that's like, I could be doing this if it wasn't for money. I could be living this type of life if I didn't have to work so hard. I could be doing this if I ain't have to pay rent. I could invest in this if I didn't have to pay all these bills. We got to stop. We got to do something different. We got to take a chance on ourselves. We got to take a chance and sit back and find patience and forgiveness within. We got to face those demons. We got to love those demons. Love that party. Love the ugly part of you. Love it. There's a lesson there, which means there's a blessing there, which means you are getting better. You are evolving to becoming a better person. You have an understanding, and an overstanding that no one will ever have. You're going to look at the world completely different because everybody has a story. You're going to look at the world differently because now you understand forgiveness. You understand divine mercy. You understand love. Have faith and wisdom. I'm telling you, you're all tied up. Right? I feel like this journey was for you to admit your needs, to reach out to spirit, to call for help because you were bound. But being all tied up in this energy means that you have to have faith in yourself. You have to have faith in spirit so that you can gain wisdom. You also have to understand that spirit knows so much more than you. You have to realize that you know everything that you know and you know nothing at all. You have to understand that you can't even experience things that your mind cannot even imagine. You have to have faith in the darkness. You have to have faith in the unknown. You have to have faith that you are protected while going through your healing journey, because that is your purpose. In this moment in time, your purpose is to heal, so therefore we will protect you. It's not going to be comfortable, but I can guarantee you that no harm will come to you while you are going through your journey. What did I say? Protection. I cannot make this up. When you begin to heal, when you begin to get on the path that you're supposed to be on for your higher self, that's your protection automatically. As long as you are healing in the energy of love and to better yourself and to evolve, and because you want to improve not only for you but your family and the earth, that is your protection guaranteed. Why wouldn't it be? Also, you being stuck and stagnant in this healing journey is for your protection. Yeah, it's been a devastating journey. It's not easy. The sacrificial journey, the letting go, has been a devastation, because guess what? You have to die in order to be born. You have to die in order to resurrect. You have to kill the old version of you to become the better version of you. You have to go through the darkness to get to the light. So yes, it is a devastating journey. But if you have faith and you know that this is your purpose in this moment to heal and move through, you have protection. And when you get on the other side, you will resurrect as the angel of balance, and you will have understanding. Your third eye will be open. And now it's time for you to move into the next part of your adventure. You will understand your spiritual abundance. You will understand your gifts. You will understand that this whole time we have been under the illusion that this is the way that we had to live because we didn't know any different. Now you know better. It's time to do better. 39:39 on the clock. Invite in peace, right? This is an exciting journey. This is something that your soul contract was set here to do. You have persevered, and now it is time for you to invite peace. Don't let anything outside of you disrupt your peace. You have been on a long journey. This journey has been hectic, and now it is time for you to relax. It is time for you to listen to yourself. It is time for you to listen to the world. You have to be at peace within. You have to be in the energy of relaxation so that you can listen to the way the world speaks, so that you can hear the words of the wind and the healing of the water, so that you can listen and hear Spirit telling you that everything is okay. Be patient with yourself. Develop the skill of patience, of happiness, of joy within. And it's okay to ask for help. Ask your spirit guides for help. Ask your spiritual self for help. We got called for help and asked for help twice, both of them in the spiritual energy. Spirit is here to help you. The veil is thin, but my veil is gone. But the veil is thin. Ask for the assistance that you need. I'm hearing dance in the joy of life. Have fun, enjoy, be free. Get to know who you are. In the energy of healing, get to know you. I am not the same person I was yesterday. I'm not the same person I was last year. I'm not the same person I was 6 years ago, 17 years ago. I am not the same person. I am getting to know me all over again. My foundation is still here because I've always had the thoughts and the ideas, but now they're with purpose. They're with intent. They're with understanding. Now I'm working with spirit and not just alone. Unleash your passion. Unleash your passion. When you get to a certain point in your journey, you're going to want to this is giving me that man holding a heart. Unleash your passion, right? Everything that you do it with love. Everything you do it, put a fire behind it. What is your intent? Are you here to inspire? Are you here to heal? Are you here to be creative? Are you here to awaken? Only you know why you're here. And in order to really understand why you're here, you have to go through your healing. It's time for you to create. I'm telling you, being uncomfortable, being in discomfort, making the sacrifices, letting things go, allow you and spirit to co-create together. It allows you to create. And for the world that you want to create, you have to co-create with spirit. You have to co-create with Mother Earth or nature or source. Right? Be happy with what you're creating. Put laughter in what you're creating. Dance in what you're creating. Create from a peaceful place, not a chaotic place. If you're trying to create something out of chaos, you're just creating chaos. Heal within so that you can create peace within, and then you will create a peaceful place. Keep the faith. Just because you're at the end of a road or end of a certain ascension doesn't mean that what you want is going to come like that. You still have to continue to have faith. You still have to understand that you are exactly where you're supposed to be because that's where you're supposed to be. Every time I thought that I had ascended and tomorrow something was going to be different, it was like, nope, 44 on the clock. And then you go through and you're beating yourself up, and then you're like, I have another ascension. Wow, I thought that was. And then you have another one and another one and another one until it clicks and you're like, yo, I'm free. That ascension where you say, I'm free. And even then, it may not happen overnight, but you are in the energy, you are in the flow, you are in the alignment. Now you just have to start making moves or taking actions with love. You have to start being who it is that you went through this healing to become. Again, have patience. So there's a lot of keep the faith. There's a lot of patience here. There's a lot of protection here. There's a lot of asking your spirit, your spiritual self for help. There's a lot of creation here. This is a journey of exploration. Because even when you go, there's always like a period of review. You're going to go back and review your life in the very beginning and jot down or record or go through everything that you hate, every part of your life that you despise, every part of your life that you're keeping held back, right? Then when you have that I'm free ascension, you're going to go back over your journey and say, this is what I saw. This is what I learned. I was here for this reason. I've already gone through that. So I'm telling you that if you do that while you're in it, it is going to make things so much easier. See, I didn't have a guide. I had to go through this thing alone. I had to go through this thing with eyes watching, ears listening, mouths talking. I had to go through it. I had to go through the walk of shame. I had to go through the humiliation. I had to go through the sorrow. And once I came through it, I went back and was like, this is why I was here. This is why I went through this. This is why I did. This is why this happened. This is why that makes so much sense. Now this is what I learned. This is what I want to create. This is what I want to build going forward to prevent these things. While you're going through your journey, you're going to be put in situations and environments that are not anything of what you thought of, but there is a reason that you are there. You are supposed to learn. You are supposed to evolve. You are supposed to understand the discomfort. It is also about letting go of the things that you were so dependent on that kept you in this stagnant energy. Now you have options. The Seven of Cups has been coming up a lot for me in my personal readings. And you know what I gain? It doesn't matter what's in those cups. You're going to use everything in those cups that is given to you and evolve. If it's a good thing, it's going to continue to fuel your cup, fuel your happiness, fuel your passion. If you feel like it's a bad thing, you're going to turn it around. You're going to use that as a lesson that will eventually turn into a blessing. So there is no more illusion. There is no more good or bad. The only thing that you're doing is evolving. These are tools. These are tools for you on your next journey. Because there's a spiritual tower happening. And you got to let that baby fall. You got to let the tower happen. Yeah. Heartache, disappointment, it's all an illusion. It's all an illusion because you look for the answer outside of you. You look for purpose outside of you. You look for love outside of you. And when it doesn't turn out how you wanted it to, you get hurt. You get disappointed. But at the end of the day, you have to find that shit within. You have to love yourself within. You have to find purpose within. And then you choose to go through things. You choose and make decisions with love. And when those things don't work out, it's just not meant for you. What did you learn from that time period? What did you learn from that experience? How did you evolve? How did you grow? What are you going to create from it? right? That is the purpose of this journey, to gain wisdom, to gain knowledge, intelligence, to learn things, to continue to evolve. Celebrate Three of Cups. Socialize, share knowledge, learn, be open to other people's journey. I'm not telling you to do what they do, but be open to other people's journey, because their journey is not like yours. They don't perceive the journey like you perceive your journey. Their perception is their reality. You could have two people go through the same experience and come out with two different thought processes. Be open to sharing information. Share your journey. They say it's your testimony. Share what you learned. Share how you evolve. We don't need to know the details, but share what you learned. Share how you evolved from it. Yeah, bring something new, something exciting. With the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands, there's like new information, a new passion, a new way of life, a new way of seeing things, right? Be passionate about your knowledge, about what you're understanding, about what you're learning. Go with the flow, right? Stop planning so much. Stop strategizing so much. Or if you do strategize in the darkness. Strategize in yourself. That's how you manifest. I'm not telling you to get a pen and paper and write down step by step and everything that you want to do, but write what you want. I want this house, this many bedrooms, this, and this. I want this business, this, and this. I want to feel like this when I wake up in the morning. I want this routine when I wake up in the morning. I want this routine throughout the day. I want this, and this, right? And then go with your journey and allow Spirit to put it all together, because Spirit has the details. The more you try to control it, the harder it's going to be. That's what the surrender is. That's what the letting go is. Yeah. You gotta, there is no healing without a death and rebirth. There is no healing without going through the darkness. You have to forget what you think you know. Sometimes you have to leave that collective, that family, those friend groups, that community behind. You can't evolve by holding on the same shit that you've been holding on to. And then we get the Ten of Swords at the end, releasing that, being at the end of all of just let it go. Release it and use it to your advantage. Trust that when that knowledge and information that you learned on your journey is needed, it will come to you. And then you get your Nine of Cups. You get your wish fulfillment. The journey is not easy. The journey will try you. It will test you. But it's you testing you because you are not sure. You are not 100% positive because you don't see what you want to see. And that's the part of walking by faith and not by sight. That is trusting in the journey. That is trusting in the darkness. That is trusting in the unseen. It's time to live in a spirit. It's time to surrender to your spirit. It's time to surrender to source. It's time to let the matrix go. It's time to let the trauma go. It's time to let that money go, because that is really what is keeping you bound. And unfortunately, with the world that we live in, we don't know anything different. So it's going to be hard to let it go. Because how do we survive? How do we move forward? How do we have housing? How do we pay for this? The same way we was dealing with it before they got here. Trust me. You're paying for things that were stolen. You're paying to slowly commit suicide. You're paying for a healthcare system that wants to keep you sick. You're paying for food that's going to keep you in the hospital, keep your immune system down, and kill you off. You're paying for bills. You're working for money to pay bills. You're working for this to pay bills. You're working for this to pay bills, and you don't even have the environment that you can thrive in. They want technology to take over to make you computers. They want the land, the water, the air to be unlivable. Because next you're going to be paying for air. You already pay for land that was already here. You already pay for water that's naturally here. Now they're finding a way to make you pay for some air. Next thing you know, you already got to pay to be born. You got to pay to die. Everything is about money, and life is not that way. Life is for you to come and evolve and enjoy and learn and be the best version of you. You are the perfect manifestation of Source. And do you believe Source is going to manifest this? We have to get in touch with ourselves. We have to realize that money is a very low vibration. I don't care how people cut it. Oh, money is a tool. Money is reflected off your energy. Money is going to keep your ass stuck to this matrix. It was created for power, control, and manipulation. There is no way to create something in a lower vibration and make it higher. If they lied to you about one thing, what makes you think they won't lie to you about everything? We have to stop being gullible. We have to find our answers within. We have to heal within. We have to deal with the monster within so that we know how to deal with the monster outside of ourselves. I love you. Good luck on your journey. I cannot wait to see you on the other side. Have an amazing day.